Hello everyone. Happy Friday. It's 9:45. I'm TK and this is Coach on the Rocks. Lovely to see you and thank you for tuning in. I think as always, I have some regular watchers and listeners and more throughout the day. So thank you for being here every working day. You might know that on Fridays I usually do a podcast episode, but since we're between seasons, watch out for season 2 releasing on 6th of September, so very soon. I think like 2 or 3 weeks. But then I'm going to talk about something different. Recently, we had a lot of reflection about helping leaders grow, as this is our job. And one of the important ways of learning is learning through failure, a difficult one at that. So, as a coach, and at Humble Associates, we do have the coaching mindset. In fact, our company name, the full company name is Humble Associates Coaching Ltd. But the important thing is sometimes you need to let people make their own mistakes, and it is harder than you imagine. Not for them to make mistakes, we all do them, but for you to stand by and watch it happen. The challenge is that in this case, you will obviously be tempted to step in and help. If you're an HR professional, L&D professional, you would think, why would you let a person do that? And in the modern world, people don't necessarily barge in with advice, especially unsolicited one. Definitely recommend doing that. But it's sometimes difficult to see if you care for someone, and as coaches, as leadership growth experts, we really do, to see people struggle. And yet, we have to persevere. We have to let them do that. And sometimes they don't necessarily like us for that. We, get feedback that unfortunately we haven't supported them enough, that we've let them fail, and so on. But it's easy to take the learning for granted. But maybe I've accepted the fact that sometimes being a leadership coach can be a thankless job. Another example, I think, is when I actually met a friend earlier this week, and they're leaving their job at a big multinational, and well, yes, leaving it soon, and they've been thinking about leaving for quite a while. That's a process. They want to start their own business, and they're like in this spinning moment right now before their what they call a freedom day, where they can actually, properly start broadcasting what they'll be doing. And I've seen many people in this moment, and it's such an exciting time to be in. So many ideas, so many great opportunities. Like, oh man, you're in love with your business and your ideas. I miss this feeling. I remember having it when we started a business. It does last for a while. Then reality kicks in. Yeah, we started at April 2020, so we had different problems to contend to at this particular time. If you remember, maybe it's sometimes best to forget. But I resisted the temptation to barge in and maybe be the voice of reason or the voice of experience in the conversation. I said, well, it's so amazing that you have all these ideas. And you know what? Even though some of them, it's something that we have failed with, I wish all the best for you to succeed. Because just because, some mistakes were made by us doesn't mean they'll be made by you. And, you're a talented and skillful individual. And to be honest, you probably also need to make your own mistakes. And they really appreciated it. They really appreciated this support of faith, genuine faith, genuine praise, and the belief and faith in their ability, rather than saying, "Oh, I warn you, this will not work." Maybe it will work for them. Maybe I will learn something from not their mistakes but their successes. Because my mistakes have been, and the business that we're leading, our mistakes have been the biggest lessons for us. It's hard to learn from a success, but the mistakes are always there. So I still haven't figured out the best way to stand by and let people make mistakes. I think the best thing is just to be open about it. Just to say, well, we know you will make mistakes. We will have to let you make your own mistakes so you can get the learning. We will help you reflect. We will give you feedback. But we will also offer our yielding faith in your ability, which we do have. The coaching mindset means that you really believe that the person has the skills, the resources, the ability, and the will to do stuff. And many people do. And sometimes what they need is someone to believe in them. Someone not to barge in and say, well, don't make these mistakes. To let them make their own mistakes with the faith that they will learn from that. Well, I wish I had more people that had faith in myself and faith that would help our business to do that. And possibly we should have placed ourselves in a community. We actually are doing so. Maybe this is the learning we're getting, right? Find yourself, if you are the one that want to grow through your own mistakes, find a community or people that will have the unyielding faith to help you to go through your mistakes, to learn from them. I'm here for you in my Hot on the Rock show, but many of you are actually messaging me. You don't like to comment, but that's fine. It's LinkedIn. A lot of you prefer to stay behind the curtains and talk to me one-to-one, even if it's through messaging. But thank you for that. Thank you for appreciating it. Thank you for being here at 9:45. If you're in this time zone or some other time zone different, watching the recording. Thank you for this week. I do appreciate you, my wonderful viewers. And as always, Mondays. You know what? I forgot that there's a bank holiday, obviously, coming in the case. So I might not be there for Monday. I probably will not. I actually thought it's like last week, but too much happening. But definitely, hopefully soon, next week on Tuesday, I'll be here again because I think keeping this habit is helping me. And I also hope that some of you are finding a value in it. Thank you so much again. See you soon. Bye bye.